Later, I got to a point where I said, let your will be done.
Okay.
I don't know why. I have asked for this for a very long time, and even actually asked him to open my spiritual eyes.
Okay.
To be able to see beyond this world.
Okay. So
Just to understand.
I'm taking it from where you said,
That's
if you're
fine.
not getting it,
Yes.
then your children
Should get it. Yes.
Why that?
Because that's what I'm saying, that because I felt I wasn't worthy. I thought maybe I'll have somebody, my children I can train, because now I know the truth. So I could train the children to have a proper encounters, like to be on the right path, because I felt I was not on the right path before. But that is not how I know God sees us, because he takes what people don't regard to glorify himself.
That's right.
But then that is what I felt at that time.
Okay.
And
what happened?
So
what happened? Yes.
let's say, I decided to do that to my children, and I had not even had kids then.
Okay.
The doctors told me there was no way I could have children.
Okay.
Even after I had told the Lord that let my children.
Yeah. You didn't have a child then.
I didn't even have.
You're just spoken into
I
the
had
spirit.
just spoken it out.
Okay. That's
And
nice.
so the doctor said, well, I'm sorry, you can't have
can't
children.
have children.
There is no way, because your womb.
Did they tell you why?
Well, they said I had a flat uterus.
Okay.
It was flat. It was flattened. They had a word for that, and so there was no way, unless
children.
probably have to go through surgeries and whatever. But at that time, I had built myself in the Lord, and having visions and encounters, like as in seeing other people go through certain things, foretelling the future and all that. That is a prophecy. I told myself, I prophesied to myself that this cannot happen, because I had also seen myself with children. So why is it that you're telling me I can have children? And so I built my faith on that vision that I had.
That's right.
And then the Lord trained me to have the spirit of endurance, patience. And so I prayed in between. And my husband also helped. Said, okay, we trust the Lord. Let's keep trying. And I had the first pregnancy. I conceived. And I was so happy. Everything was going on well. And then in the next 2 months, I miscarried the child. But one thing my husband did was he still went to church and said, I have a testimony. And he thanked the Lord that they said my wife could not have kids, but today she's pregnant. They were like, oh, I said no, but she miscarried it. They were like, oh, say yes, but it's good.
Yes.
Because the doctor said she couldn't be pregnant.
Yes.
But now she is. And well, the Lord took the baby because probably the baby didn't have an ear or something was not complete. So we believe the baby is going to come back.
That's right.
Now, this is where I was very angry with the Lord, that why do you do this? You give me the child, I was happy, and then you took it away from me. I was very sad, very angry with God.
Did you exchange words with him?
Well, I said so many things, I don't even want to remember. I was so angry.
Yeah.
And I said, why? Why would you do this to me? And
Did you hear an answer?
Did he
speak back?
No, even if he was speaking, I wouldn't want to hear it, because I didn't want to hear anything he had to say. Yes, at that time, I mean, I was so angry. And it didn't end there. The first pregnancy was miscarried. I got pregnant again. I miscarried it. The third time, I miscarried it again. And I was like, look, enough. Okay, then don't even give me the child at all. Why do you give and then take it away? And it went on and on and on, and I was receiving prophecies because we were attending programs.
Okay.
Maybe we'll go to this program, that program, and then there was one man of God, Reverend Anasako, there, who said, look, you don't know what God has for you. You have no idea.
You don't have any idea.
You have no idea, Julian. Don't speak against the Lord. Just hold on to the faith that you have and know that one day the baby that's supposed to stay will stay. And then here comes my mother-in-law. She was also a prophetess, and told me that you are doing something wrong. The babies are supposed to come for a reason, and they are supposed to come because you prayed for those children years back. And you have made a covenant. I didn't know that. Lord, then show my children what I want to see. Let them be what I desire, even if I don't get the chance to. Okay. So my mother-in-law told me that was a covenant. And the enemy knows that if these children should come into existence, this is what they are going to be.
Okay.
So I understood the revelation, and my prayer changed. Now I began to pray different. I said, Lord, this is the covenant I have with you. I reminded him of what I had said years ago. And I said, if you give me this child, especially, I was specific, I want a female child first.
Okay.
And my husband too kept saying, we want female, because the girl will help you with the other You know, because my mom put it in my head that if you have a girl first, they help you when you have other children.
Okay.
And I didn't believe I was going to have one. That was the whole idea. I said, I'll have one and have more